Hey, I'm sorry to hear that your online course isn't selling like you expected. It might be that a crucial piece is missing though, and the fix may actually be easier than you think. Sometimes the best results happen after failures. When a course promotion fails, there are a handful of problems I usually see. Let's dig in so that you can avoid those problems. I'm Pamela Wilson, and I coach people in mid-career to build profitable online businesses. If you want to see more videos about how to grow your online business in midlife, be sure to subscribe below. All right, my friend, is your online course not selling and that's why you're watching this video? I'm going to go over 4 potential problems, and of course, I'm going to share the solutions too. Now, I want to give you a warning because these may not be easy to hear, especially because some of these things are concepts that you might wish you'd done in the first place. But you know, you can always count on me to tell you the truth, even if it's uncomfortable. So just know that I am rooting for you, and the reason that I know about these problems is that I have made these mistakes myself. Problem number 1, you are in love. You thought you knew what your audience wanted. You were absolutely sure of it, and you fell in love with the solution you came up with. A gentle reminder, promotions will feel easier and go better if you approach them like a scientist. The solution is for you to hold your hypothesis loosely. Your promotion is an experiment. The goal is to generate data that you can act on, and the experiment always works because it always generates data. If your promotion doesn't perform as you hoped, your next step is to figure out what the data is telling you so that your next promotion succeeds. Problem 2, you didn't test. Going back to our scientific analogy, imagine that you have a hypothesis that you want to test. In this case, it's an offer that you want to sell. If you're a scientist, you don't invest in building $1 million lab and hiring the best minds in your field before you test your hypothesis, right? In the same way, as an online business owner, you shouldn't invest in expensive learning management systems and all-in-one marketing software before you know if your offer is going to sell. The solution? Well, I teach the Smart Start approach. First, we pinpoint what really matters to you, the personal and business values that you want to reflect in your offer. Then we identify your current strengths, and these are the skills that you bring to the table that will help shape how you deliver your offer. Once we pinpointed your values and your strengths, we create a small testable offer that uses them both. Here's an example of identifying your strengths. Let's say that you're a confident writer and you love writing lessons and creating worksheets. We're going to build a Smart Start offer that delivers results using your writing skills so that you can easily create a testable offer. Or let's say that you're an experienced speaker and you love presenting live. We're going to build a Smart Start offer where you teach via live classes so that you can easily deliver your promised transformation without having to learn any new skills. Testing can be fun, especially when you have support and guidance to map out a test where you don't have to master a whole new set of skills. Problem 3, the end result isn't desirable. If your audience doesn't invest in your offer, it could be that they're just not interested in the end result that you're excited to deliver. Sometimes this has to do with how you're describing it, and we'll talk about that coming up. But sometimes it's as simple as them thinking, I don't need that or I don't want that. The solution? Well, it's possible that your prospects don't understand why the result you promise is so important, but it's also possible that they don't want it, period. It could be a timing issue, or maybe they want something else, not this result in the format that you're offering. This can be a really tough one to figure out on your own. In my Offer Accelerator program, we do a lot of offer testing. We always celebrate results, even when a promotion doesn't perform as you hoped, because every test generates data. Remember, I give you a promotion tracker tool, and that helps you easily capture and analyze the data that your promotion generates. And with this information, we can help you to plan your next move based on real results, not rose-colored offer dreams. I've got one more problem to go over. But first, if this has been helpful, give this video a quick thumbs up so other people can find it. Problem 4, your message isn't landing. Sometimes the problem is simply how you're talking about your offer. Positioning is what marketing geeks like me call it. And I kind of like that word. It reminds me of what happens when an actor appears on a stage. Where the actor stands and how they stand and what they're wearing and how they're lit and what they say, we know who they are based on all of this information. How you position your offer, starting with the offer name, helps your prospects to understand its value. And sometimes your positioning just doesn't land, unfortunately. In my Offer Accelerator program, we help you to decipher your data and figure out where the problem lies. If your first attempt at a high-value offer doesn't work, you'll evaluate your results with a cool head, and we'll come up with a plan B together. You can start testing that plan B within days. It's tough when a promotion fails, but what you do next is what really matters. Don't hide. Analyze and get support so that you can build a solid plan B and get yourself back out there. The good news, when plan A fails, plan B is almost always smarter, faster, and better than the original. I specialize in helping online business owners move through this testing process. It's baked into my Offer Accelerator program. If you're interested in learning more about it, we should talk. Go to theofferaccelerator.com to get the details and to apply to work with me. I have the perfect video for you to watch next. It's all about online launching ideas. Click through and I'll meet you over there.